they will continue to support different sports. I'm talking about Nare, who they have partnered with none other than the Kenya Darts Association. There's a gentleman here, naona piga tu smile. Uko vipi lakini?
Niko salama. Asante sana.
Niambie, event leo iko vipi, if you tell me in your own assessment, because kuna a number of good players hapa na wanasema some of them are the top players that we have in the country. Na in the spirit of the sports, ndio wanajinais.
I think nimekutana nao the second week now. Most amazing players I've met in terms of darts. Na sisi kama Betnare tuko hapa kusupport ni one of the most untapped talent in Kenya now. Na we are here to stay in terms of tapping talent. We've supported boxing, we've done football kidogo. Sasa tumejoin darts. We are here to stay in terms of supporting local talent. Yes.
In your own take, how important is it kupatia these individuals ama players this opportunity? Kwa sababu nilikuwa naongea na their chairman anasema one of the biggest issue yenye wamekuwa nao ni do. So finances na hiyo challenge imekuwa inawafinya tena sana.
I think it is very important for us to support finance wise, because as we all know, all sports go through the same challenge, that is finance. Sisi kama Betnare tuko hapa ku stay now. So for as long as people continue to play with us, we continue to support local talent as it's supposed to be. Yes.
In your own take, Kenya iko na talent mingi sana. Brands tofauti, corporates tofauti, wanafaa kufanya nini at least ndio watu waseme hizo talent ziko na zimepata ile opportunity ya kuenda huko nje na kushowcase that wako na hiyo talent?
No, for me all I can say is at least give back to the society, because the society is the one that is playing with you. Kama society imeamua kuinvest kwa kampuni yako, at least give something back to the society. That is what we as Betnare are doing. As much as people are playing with us, we are also giving back to the society. Yes.
Asante sana. Allow me to speak to another gentleman that I've been able to know for some time now. Terence.
How are you?
Salama kabisa. How are you?
I'm very well, and you?
I'm also fine. I think the next time I'll make sure that you speak Swahili for like 2 minutes.
I will try. Kidogo.
Kidogo. Tell me, today is not boxing. It's some darts action. And we've been able to be told and we've been able to see some of the best darts players that we have in the country. Why this, Terence?
These guys came and approached us because they've seen us supporting the local talents and also engaging with the community. Like my colleague just said, that we're here to support the community, which is part of our branding as Betnare. Betnare, the brand that cares. The Betnare, the brand for the people. Betnare, it's fully owned by a Kenyan who's got the passion for his own people, which is my boss. And the real reason for that, it's a long lost sport. It's been here, but what we want to do is to bring it back up again so that we can actually give Kenya a chance to be on par with some of the European countries as well. Because as you well know, there's talent in football, there's talent in darts. We are all here to support our own country. I think Africa is undermined too much. And I'm here with Betnare to be able to showcase that Africa is one of the best nations in the world.
And talk about talent, immense talent, you'll agree. Some of the things that we see and the biggest challenge that we get to hear, even from these sportsmen and women, financial issues. It's a very, very big gap, and it's also keen and also important to note that is where corporates and different brands needs to come and be able to assist.
Definitely. I think that we still need to go back into our community. I think that we forget that where we've come from, especially here in Africa or maybe in Kenya, I'm not entirely sure. But if we try and go back like the way we are going back now, I'm sure some of these people who are now big people, big business people, they come back and they can see the showcasing that is happening here. We'll be able to finance that. It doesn't cost a lot. All it is just to be with these people. They really cherish being with them, and they can share their stories that they're going through. Look how happy they are that we are here. And money is not beyond everything. It's being with the people and also looking at what best can we do. We're a small company. We're trying to get to the top, but getting to the top, we get to the top of our own people, our very own Kenyan people. And this brand is for Kenyan people and it's for Africa.
I know when we think about sports, I've seen you've been in athletics, you've been in football, you've been in now darts, you've been also heavy on boxing. Is that an indicator to say that you're limitless and you're going to across almost all the sports? Because I don't remember the last time I saw a corporate brand come out and say we're going the darts way this time.
Well, it's one of those things when you have a passion for people and passion for your own people, and if you see that there is something that there is which needs to be nurtured, the best thing is to just go and see how best we can do things. I remember when they came to our office, they came and told us this. I didn't understand, but I've got to understand what they wanted us to be able to do. They found us in boxing, that we were nurturing somebody else. We were a brand that cared for someone, and they thought that we're the best people to come and care for the sports of darts in Kenya.
Maybe what will your final sentiments be in regards to assisting, helping, and being part of the community?
I think what I would say is that if there's any talents out there, they need helping, come and see us at Nare. We run an open door policy. We listen to everybody. Doesn't matter where you come from. All walks of life. Please come. But also at the same time, I'd like you to bet on Nare. Nare is the brand that if you bet with us, you do work with us, you give us business, we'll give it back into the community. We engage with the community. We want the community to work with us.
And that is and that should be the spirit. And because he's talking about talent, I can see a number of actually some talented players here. A number of who are saying that they are amongst those who have been highly ranked here in the country. And just in the spirit of them enjoying the game, they're trying as much as possible to see how well they can be able to prosper and also how well they can be able to play. So there is plenty of conversation, so plenty that is happening here. And just in the spirit of what's happening here, allow me to engage one lady who's next to me. Kindly jitambulishe, what's your name? Alafu niambie kila kitu unasema iko vipi so far?
Mimi jina yangu ni Anu Wairimo, ni mchezaji wa datu wa zamani. Leo tumefurahia sana kupata promoter wa kutupromote mchezo. Hii mchezo yetu ya dati imekuwa chini sana kutoka Nights. Imerudi chini sana. Sasa tunaomba hata kama ni serikali watuangalie kwa hii mchezo. Kuna game tulikuwa tuende Egypt, dakika ya mwisho hatukufaulu kuenda. Hiyo nayo ni challenge tulipata baada ya serikali ituangalie. Hii ni mchezo kama mchezo ile ingine. Hata kama wanasema ni ya walevi, hii mchezo si ya walevi, ni mchezo kama ile ingine.
Umesema ni mchezaji wa zamani, pengine ulianza kucheza darts mwaka gani na hizo siku za zamani ilikuwa vipi?
Mimi kucheza nilianza 1989, mchezo ndio nilijifundisha. Nights nikawa mchezaji, nimechezea country miaka mingi. Na hii mchezo hiyo zamani ilikuwa mchezo mzuri, juu kama sisi tulikuwa tunaifurahia, unapata kitu ya kujisaidia. No, saa hii mchezo iko chini, hata tukikuja ni vile tunapenda hii mchezo. Zamani tulikuwa tuna sponsor ni KBL. Tunawezaomba hata kampuni inaweza kujitolea isupport hii mchezo. Tunaweza furahia.
Asante sana, and we hope vitu zitakuwa sawa katika siku ambazo zinakuja, but all in all it's just for the love of sport, for the love just to make sure that we continue to support where we can. A gentleman here actually I know ameenda kucheza pale, anapiga bonge la smiles, lazima mchezo wake kuwe shwari. Nieleze tu kwa kifupi, unaweza sema wacha acheze wacha arushe kwanza. Tuangalie atapiga wapi, atapiga vipi, amelenga karibu ikuwe nakwambia when you ask and think about precision, hiyo karibu ikuwe yote ingie hapo mali inakaa alikuwa analenga kidogo. Ni ruhusu tu nikuulize jambo moja, unaweza sema mchezo wa darts sasa hivi in the country kwa vipi?
Kwa saizi darts inainuka na ni mchezo mzuri. Wachezaji wajitokeze because it is a fun game. Thank you.
Asante sana, anasema wachezaji wajitokeze because it is a fun game, and think about it being a fun game. then different stakeholders need to support the sport the best way that they can, kwa sababu kuna ile hali ya kujibamba tu hapa na pale, na wale ambao wanacheza pia they're saying they're having a good time and they're trying as much as possible not just to compete but also to enjoy themselves. Katika ile tu hali ya kujiburudisha pale, pengine nieleze game leo unasema iko vipi?
Game ya leo itakuwa mzuri sana kwa sababu wachezaji wote wamekuja na wako na hamu sana ya kucheza, maana sasa huu ndio mwanzo wa hii game mwaka huu hapa. Sasa katika hali ya kikombe cha Queens watu wanatamani sana sababu hata imekuwa sponsor. Tena tumefurahia sana kusikia ya kwamba watu wa KTN watakuja hapa. Na sijui kama wamefika.
Yeah, wanakuongelesha.
Asante.
Sasa uko live KTN.
Okay, ni asante sana. Nimefurahia sana kwa sababu sasa sio jambo ambalo linatendeka. Sasa hii itakuwa inaanza kuinua. Juu sasa wale wachezaji wengine watakuwa natuona wanatamani kuja. Nanyi sasa tutainua upande wa kwenu kwa sababu sasa tumekuwa pamoja. Ni asante sana.
Shukran kabisa for him saying that what they need is support. So katika ile tu hali ya kuangalia na kujaribu kupata support, basi watajaribu kuona mambo itakuwa na inaenda katika hali gani. It's all about that, and yes, you can see we have young players, we have old players, and all of them they're playing and they're trying as much as possible to say that they will do this because they love the sport, not just for the sake of playing, but a number of them you will hear from them. They have been able to represent the country in different competitions in the country and also across the globe. So for them, a lot is expected, and we wait and see how it will be able to fare. So it's all about competition. So I think we will go to some English Premier League action because we have a number of games that will be played on the menu. So in the English Premier League, Manchester United at this particular time is playing early kickoff. Na watu wanasema chukia early kickoff. So for Manchester United, we know they are already on the pitch. A lot will be expected from this United